What are you wearing?
A sweater.
Do you know who made you that sweater?
Yeah.
Was it Aunt Amanda?
Amanda.
Do you remember Mommy's friend in Orlando?
Yeah.
Hi. I've recorded almost nothing today, and it is 6 p.m. 6:12. I just put Nova in bed. I'm about to try and finish my sermon for tomorrow. Today has been wild. We got up this morning, we got breakfast together. Well, first of all, we slept in till 7. I know that may not be sleeping in to some of you, but for us, that's like an hour and a half. We slept in, we got breakfast, we walked back to the hotel, we laid around for a bit, we checked out, then we went and saw a movie, Oppenheimer, which, A++, amazing movie. Then we came home, and we played with Nova for a little bit, and then we moved Josiah's desk with all his computer stuff for work from one room to another, which took like an hour. And then my parents left, and then she had a bath, and now she's in bed. Oh God, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, but it was so magical to have a night away. It was like, so delightful. And there's so much stuff that's got to be done this week. The next thing we've got to do is build a cabinet bed, and then get our bed set up, and then get Nova's bed set up, and a bookshelf, and a lot of furniture moving. But hopefully by the end of this week, it'll be livable. But I've got to write a sermon. I only have half of a sermon ready for tomorrow. So we just ordered Uber Eats, which I don't think we've done in 6-8 months. I bet we haven't done it since I got surgery last year. That's probably 10 months. Because Uber keeps being like, we miss you. And I'm like, no, too expensive. But whew, we ordered some salad from my favorite place. And I'm just delighted to have that coming in half an hour. So I'll talk to you. I'm gonna check in tonight before I go to bed. But right now I have got to finish the sermon or I will have nothing to talk about tomorrow. Wish me luck. Hello, it's 9:30 now. I'm gonna chat for just a minute and then go to bed. I have a billion things I want to tell you, but I'm too tired. So I did finish my sermon. I ate a very delicious salad, and then we set out to put together the cabinet bed that's going to go in my husband's office. And when we took it out of the box, the main piece has a giant crack in it, which is seriously so irritating. So we can't put together the cabinet bed. I sent the seller a message. Well, if they don't get back to me by tomorrow night, I'm just going to return it to Amazon and we'll get a different one. So then we had to do something else. So the room, our new room, it's just a work site disaster area. So we cleaned that up. There's really only a few small things that need to be done in that room, such as caulking a few baseboards. They need to put in the vents, like screw in the vents to the ceiling for the air conditioner. I don't even think they have to patch anything in the whole room. Just baseboards and the vents, and then what's left to do in the bathroom, which is separate. So we cleaned it up for them, which they technically could have done, but they're not coming until Tuesday. So we are kind of in a hurry. Then after we cleaned that up, we cleaned it all up, we took all the trash out, we took all the floor paper out, the plastic, all of it. And then I swept all of it up. That was a lot of dust and dirt. And then I vacuumed it up, which was more. And then I mopped it. The baseboards, the floor, everything. And then we waited for that to dry, and then we got the bed frame out of, I was going to say storage, but it's just been hanging out in our house. in the middle of everything. So the bed frame, we laid down, washed it off because it was covered in dust. I tightened all the screws, fixed all the slats, and then the mattress has a mattress cover on it, as well as an allergy cover for me because I have really bad allergies. So that's why you saw the mattress on the floor. I took the allergy cover off and the mattress cover off that was underneath it that just comes with the mattress to both be washed. So the plan is to get those, I put them on to wash, get them dried tomorrow, put them back on the mattress, which is no small feat because it is a king size mattress. Put the mattress on the bed, cover it with a sheet, and then cover it with plastic because they don't have to do too much in there. So I want, as soon as they are done, for us to be able to be like, and we're done. Like, we can live in here now. But we'll cover the whole bed frame with plastic. New, fresh, non-drywall dusted plastic. And that was just quite a job. I'm so exhausted. Tomorrow night, the project will be building Nova's bunk bed. Which that I think will be quite a project as well. And then we have a bookshelf to build and a cabinet bed that doesn't exist. We don't have it. I'm so annoyed. Like, of all the things that are going to be broken, like, couldn't the bookshelf be broken, not the cabinet bed? Because the cabinet bed we really need. My mom's coming to spend the night Thursday next week. But if we get Nova's room moved, so I'm in Josiah's old office currently. Over here is where his desk used to be, right there. It's now not there. That's where Nova's bed is going to be. So if we get her bed built, we could feasibly move everything else out of here on Wednesday night and either put it in the living room, put it somewhere else, put it in his office because the bed won't be built in there. This bed will not fit in his office, but we could potentially move it somehow into Nova's old room, which is right on the other side of this wall. Maybe if we move all the furniture in her room to one side. I think that's probably going to be what's going to have to happen. This cabinet bed thing's throwing a wrench in the whole thing. But it's a really long, really productive day. It was really beautiful to be with Josiah for our anniversary, which isn't technically until Monday, but we both were so emotional last night at dinner and then in the hotel together because it's just been so long since we've had any time. And I mean, we haven't had a night away from our house in a year, but we haven't slept in the same bed in months. And there's so much going on, like, we like barely see each other. Not that we're acting like roommates or like there's some kind of gulf between us, but it was so wonderful to spend time with him all day, or last night for dinner. And then we slept in the same bed, and that was delightful. And then we had breakfast this morning, which was delightful. Possibly the best pancakes I've ever had. And then we got to see a movie, and then we came home. So tomorrow I have to work. Thankfully my sermon's done, and we have to build a bed. But other than that, I don't know. The end is near. Oh, and there's a video. Part of this video, I'm sure you were like, what is all that yarn? It came from my lovely friend Amanda, who lives in New York. And that box showed up Friday night right when we were walking out the door. We couldn't stop because Nova would have lost it. So I promised Nova that I would open it with her today when we got back. So I did. She wore that little purple sweater, Amanda, for probably 2 hours before she was like, oh, it's too hot. She was really excited about the clothes. She was like, ooh, yarn. And she kept grabbing different skeins and rubbing it on everyone's faces. My face, Grandma and Grandpa's face. It was so adorable. I laid it all out, and then the saga of moving Josiah's office desk began. So I haven't really inspected all of it. What I will say She sent me the sweetest note, and there was a sock set in there that when I pulled it out of the box, I was like, this is my favorite. And I hadn't gotten to the note yet. And in the note, she said she got that for me for Christmas last year. And I was like, oh my God, I literally just said this was my favorite thing in the whole box. It's so pretty. So I'll have to show y'all more in depth. I put it all safely back in the box. And then I packaged it up in plastic because at the moment, my yarn stash is still unavailable for probably another few days until they're done on Tuesday. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how quickly we can move stuff around. But I was like, this is the best box ever in the world. I have so many plans. I'm so excited. I haven't even said thank you to Amanda yet. And now it's too late. Now it's 10 p.m. I know you're up all night. So maybe I'll text you anyways. It's really late to be texting someone. But thank you for that. It's gonna become many, many beautiful things. I know I said I was only gonna talk for a second, and it's been 8 minutes. So I have to go. I have to go, y'all. I have to go. And I will see you in the morning. Time for us to get some sleep.